Long ago, the legendary hero Erdrick saved the world.
I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours.
Yes, he's super strong!
Yes, thou art he. I am sure of it.
Hello everyone, welcome to PSD Channel Game Story, movie style for your busy days. This time, we will take you back in time to the golden age of JRPG, with a legendary game that built the reputation for the famous company Enix, which has now merged with Squaresoft and changed its name to Square Enix, as many fans are well aware. With Square Enix bringing back this classic adventure for a new remake, we get to experience a game from an era when technology was not as advanced as it is today. But what is it that makes this game so amazing and enjoyable to audiences worldwide? Let's watch the game Dragon Quest I. The story begins with a voice calling in a dream for the hero, the heir of Erdrick, to help fight against the darkness that is covering this world. The game then asks your name and fills your role as the protagonist, who I will refer to as the hero from now on, since he's called Yusha in Japanese. The starting point is the city of Tantegel. The hero is pulled into a battlefield between monsters and the royal guards of the king of Tantegel.
We shall remain to keep the flame.
After saving them, the hero introduces himself, saying he's a descendant of Erdrick, the legendary hero. But the three guards do not yet trust the hero, and they take him to the palace to receive a reward. The king hears that the hero is the heir of Erdrick, who possesses the power of the almighty goddess, the Sphere of Light. He therefore tells them that his ancestors also have a connection to Erdrick, the hero who laid low the Lord of the Underworld. There is a story passed down in secret that the previous hero also heard a call in a dream to save the world. The king therefore agrees to trust the hero because of the hope that he might bring light to this world. The king asks the hero to go find a valuable item in the ancestral cave that carries the hero's name and to go to the Shrine of Rain, while also giving him money for the journey. Upon entering the cave, the hero finds a group of travelers who are also thinking of taking treasure from the grave of the previous hero. On the gravestone is engraved Erdrick's last words to his descendants: to go to the evil island visible from Tantegel's shore, and they will receive 3 sacred artifacts. If he gathers companions and artifacts, he will be able to use the power of light to eliminate the source of demons on the cursed island, just as he once did long ago in the past. The secret of the hero's greatest power is unwavering courage. Before long, the group of travelers follows and reads Erdrick's words, but they do not see any message other than the secret of the hero is unwavering courage, which makes them very disappointed. They explain to the hero that their village was attacked by enemies, so they want power to get revenge. These enemies will not stop at this, so it is necessary to have a hero rise up to protect this world. After the group of travelers leave, the hero tries to read the text that is covered by moss, which is engraved, "Heir of Erdrick, seek the Sphere of Light that will drive out the darkness and demons. With the cooperation of the king's bloodline, you shall receive the blessing of victory. If it is lost, the world will fall into darkness." The Sphere of Light was previously entrusted to the king of Tantegel by Erdrick. The hero goes to the Forgotten Ruins and meets Zalen, who is the storied bard of legend and the heir of Gwaelin, the Golden Voice. Zalen is traveling to find his own style of music. He once thought about resisting the fame that came with being Gwaelin's heir, but now he's thinking of finding inspiration from Gwaelin's work instead of resisting him. Zalen says Alifgard has many places related to Erdrick's legend, and he traveled to find those places but found nothing. He wants to exchange information if they meet again. After leaving the cave, the hero meets a Tantegel guard who is dying. He asks him to deliver news to Tantegel that the search party for Princess Gwaelin is all dead. The fiends kidnapped her across the swampland south of Cole. When the soldiers of Tantegel arrive, the hero tells them the news that he heard. After consulting for a while, they decide that the captains will go save the princess, while the junior soldiers are to prepare the body of the deceased and go report to the palace. He wants to ask for help from the hero, but knows that the king ordered the hero to go on a mission related to finding clues about the heroes. The hero travels to the Shrine of Rain and meets the Sage of Rain. When he learns that the king of Tantegel was the one who told the hero to meet him, he says that his duty is to test the qualifications of a hero, whether he is suitable to inherit the precious treasure or not. The Lyre of Ire is already lost, but one treasure he once recovered is the Staff of Rain. He says the forces of darkness have already possessed the Sphere of Light, and that even Erdrick could not lay low the great evil without the sphere's aid. If the fiends have the Sphere of Light now, the hero would have very little chance to win. He therefore cannot send the hero out right now. He sees that it is about to rain, so he lets the hero rest at the Shrine of Rain. That night, the hero hears a voice in a dream, telling him to find the protection of Rubiss, spirit of the land, which will allow him to fight against the darkness. The fairies will help the hero as the will of Tantegel. When he goes to consult the Sage of Rain, he says that Rubiss is the mother of the land of Alifgard, who is the caretaker of the mountains, creator of leaves and stones. The place in the dream is a place where fairies used to worship her. Once, Erdrick stood above a tower and received her blessing, allowing the hero to be able to vanquish the great evil. But the fairies started to disappear over time, making humans unable to summon Lady Rubiss. Therefore, if the hero is able to summon Lady Rubiss, he will give him the Staff of Rain as the true hero. Upon returning to the castle of Tantegel, the king confirms the news that the Sphere of Light was stolen is true. The hero then asks about rescuing Princess Gwaelin. The king's daughter, who the king says has the power to hear the voice of Rubiss and received a warning that darkness is threatening Alifgard. She was told to search for the Sphere of Light, and then a young hero descending from Erdrick's bloodline will come to her. When that time comes, she is to guide him according to Rubiss's message. It was then that the fiends invaded their lands. The king chooses to believe the word of Rubiss and tells Gwaelin to deliver that message to the hero. He sends his best troop of soldiers to protect her while bringing the Sphere of Light to the Shrine of Rain. Along the way, they are blocked by fiends and the Dragonlord, who uses magic, causing all the soldiers to die except for the princess and one other knight. The Dragonlord claims to be the true ruler of this world and tells Gwaelin to give the Sphere of Light to him. The protection of Rubiss is destroyed, ultimately leaving the princess vulnerable and allowing the Sphere of Light to fall into the Dragonlord's hands. His subordinate appears as a black shadow and kidnaps the princess.
So Rubiss watcheth over thee, and let us see whose power is the greater.
Would Rubiss power lose anyway? Rubiss is the highest god, right? Oh no. He even outpower Rubiss.
victory is mine.
I think it depends on the
Perhaps
user.
thou might consider
She just
joining
weak.
me. 'Twill be a sight worth seeing, I assure thee.
Never! A hero shall soon come, just as Lady Rubiss foretold. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light shall see to that!
The king of Tantegel admits that even though he sent his elite soldiers to find the princess, they cannot get near the cursed island where the fiends are. He therefore asks the hero to bring the princess back by following the legend of Erdrick, by gathering the 3 keys that will help eliminate obstacles along the way. One of them is the Thief's Key, which can be found in the town of Gwaelin. The hero travels to Gwaelin and finds that the group of travelers is being tricked by a merchant into buying something he claims is the Thief's Key at a very high price. He suggests they can go borrow money from someone else. As for himself, he will wait at the waterside hotel. The hero follows him but finds that the merchant is unconscious. The merchant says he met a strange creature wearing a mask and a loincloth. The strange creature stole the thief's key and fled southward. The hotel owner says that strange creature is called Robin Hood. He is the king of thieves, causing turmoil throughout the land. The hotel owner suggests notifying the Tantegel guards to deal with him, but the merchant quickly refuses because he obtained the key improperly. If the guards find out, he might be investigated. The hero follows until he finds Robin Hood. When he defeats him, he asks the hero to spare his life. The hero spares him and explains that he needs the thief's key for a hero's mission. Robin Hood has heard that his ancestors were also involved with Erdrick. Upon seeing the hero's qualities, he believes he is the successor to his ancestor and gives the thief's key to the hero, but with the condition that he must help bring back his friend who was lost in this cave. Inside, there are fairies who use magic to confuse people who enter, so he warns the hero to be careful. Inside the cave, the hero sees a sorcerer using magic to harm Robin Hood's friend, so he goes in to save him. When he defeats him, he says that without the guidance of Princess Gwaelin, the hero has no way to get to the Dragonlord's castle. Then he disappears. Robin Hood's friend says he wanted to find a valuable item for Robin Hood, so he came down into this cave but ended up causing worry instead. After Robin Hood's friend returns, the hero hears the sound of fairies, so he follows the sound and meets fairies named Arntwister and Daydreamer. They are about to flee because they think the hero will capture them to show in a circus. The fairies thank him for getting rid of the sorcerer. The hero explains that he is currently on a mission to save the world, so he must find a way to summon Lady Rubiss. The fairies say that Rubiss is not in Alefgard, but in another world. It is a distant world and it is difficult to call her back. The leader of the fairies prepares to summon her back, but is attacked by the Dragonlord subordinate and decides to flee. While searching for their leader, the fairies come down to a cave. There are dwarves living to the east. The dwarves once had dealings with their leader, so the fairies think they might know something about her. The fairies say the only one who knows how to summon Rubiss is their leader. The hero comes out to the cave entrance and finds Robin Hood sleeping with his friend, thanks to the fairies. When he wakes Robin Hood up, he gives him the thief's key as promised.
We got the thief key. Now we are officially a thief.
And he is happy to help if the hero asks for assistance. The hero enters Quagmire Cave and finds Gwaelin's guard arguing with her captain about how the captain told her to retreat even though they found a clue of the princess. The two are almost attacked by a shadow monster, but the hero goes in to save them first. The captain's illness flares up, so Gwaelin's guard takes the captain out of the cave. The hero follows the two soldiers to the town of Rimuldar and learns that Gwaelin's guard is the captain's daughter. Because she failed the mission to protect the princess, her father was forced to return to duty even though it was time for his retirement to make up for her mistake. The priest treating him says the illness is caused by the water source, which is contaminated by the darkness that is destroying this land. Only someone with healing magic can help him. The hero uses the thief's key to open the door to the house of the Warlock of Dorlocks. The hero asks him to help use a spell to remedy a life-threatening ailment. But the Warlock of Dorlocks says he is busy, and now the dwarf who helps him with his research has also disappeared. It requires the dwarf's craftsmanship and his knowledge of sorcery to complete the magic key. He is about to go check the dwarf's lodging, which is in the deepest part of a cavern south of Rimuldar, to see what happened. The hero volunteers to go himself, but needs the Warlock of Dorlocks to help research healing magic. Upon going to the Cave of Dwarves, he finds that the dwarves have settled Mind Ore and are also the creators and hiders of the Faerie's secret dwelling place. Some dwarves say their ancestors did not need a pick or shovel. Instead, they threw themselves at the rock in order to smash it with their bodies. Some ancestors were also companions of a human hero and created a helm from blue ore. The hero meets the dwarven craftsman who is sick. When he learns that the Warlock of Dorlocks sent the hero, he says that he is indisposed after encountering the accursed swampland. He has heard that there is a miraculous medicine created by the leader of the fairies that can cure this kind of illness from miasmus. He knows her, but has not heard any news from her at all. And in his condition, he probably cannot travel to Craggy Cave in the south. The hero goes to the fairy village. Arm Twister introduces the hero to the overseer, so she agrees to listen to the hero. The hero says he needs the miraculous medicine to cure the dwarf. The fairies also know that this kind of illness comes from the poisonous swamp and are looking for a solution. The medicine does exist. A dose of sun-up syrup can help, but she does not know the last two secret ingredients. Only their boss knows. The fairies let the hero rest in the forest because it is dark now. Meanwhile, Princess Gwaelin sees illusions created by the shadow monster's use of darkness. He makes it seem that she has returned to Tantegel Palace. The king and the chancellor tell her that the hero has destroyed the Dragonlord and peace has returned to the world. They both then ask her to reveal the secret of what Rubiss told her. But Gwaelin is not fooled. The shadow monster then sends an illusion of the Queen of Tantegel to trick her, but Gwaelin's mother died when she was just a baby, so she is not fooled. The shadow monster continues to try to summon illusions from the weaknesses in Gwaelin's heart. A voice in a dream tells the hero to find the magic key to free Gwaelin. She tells him the last two ingredients for the medicine, glimmergrass and waker robins, so that the hero can get the medicine to help the dwarf. The fairies start to guess that the voice is likely that of their boss. They then ask the hero to find both ingredients for her to brew the medicine. Along the way, the hero finds a flower that is born and dies very quickly, turning into a seed, so the hero goes to collect the glowing seed. Upon returning to the forest, the hero sees monsters attacking the fairies, but the fairies' magic seems useless against them. The hero therefore goes in to help the fairies and asks them to brew the medicine for the human and the dwarf. The overseer sees the glowing seed and says it is very rare because this plant has a very short lifespan and is also an important ingredient their boss will use to create something. The hero thus gives it to her. The overseer asks the hero to return to the forest after he takes the medicine to help his friend. After helping the captain, who is Gwaelin's guard's father, she feels sorry that she just felt guilty while the hero did not give up and found a way to help her. The hero tells her about Princess Gwaelin. Gwaelin's guard then takes out the princess's necklace, which causes the hero to hear a voice asking for help. Gwaelin's guard then asks the hero to go and save the princess.
See how she look anyway.
ローラ様が肌身離さず身につけていた首飾りだ。それが落ちていたということは。
Oh, she get a heart. That is a heart shape.
信じています。あなたは必ずこの世界に光をもたらしてくれると。あなたを信じて待ってい
The hero goes to help the dwarf recover from his sickness. He will then hurry to help the Warlock of Dorlocks create the magic key. After successfully creating it, the Warlock of Dorlocks sees that the hero is a helper to both fairies and dwarves, just as Erdrick was in the past. He therefore gives the magic key to the hero. He discusses that he might create a fake magic key to sell for funds to continue his experiments. The hero returns to the fairies' forest and sees them performing a magical ritual to craft the soul sigil using the glowing seed obtained from the hero. The overseer says their boss created the sigils, which will have 5 different powers of nature: soul, the sun, the moon, the stars, and water. The hero knows the sigil is used for summoning Rubiss. The fairies argue, not knowing who told this secret to the hero. In the end, Arn Twister confesses she only wanted to help in saving the world. When the following items are brought to the craft master in the fairies' forest, she will create the sigils as follows. If given Moonbeam Dew, she will create the Moon Sigil. When given Wellspring Crystal, she will create the Water Sigil. When given the Undying Flame, she will create the Sun Sigil. And when given Stardust, she will create the Star Sigil. The hero enters the innermost part of Quagmire Cave and finds Tantegel Palace here. Upon going inside, he finds Princess Gwaelin. She says the Dragonlord will make her his bride. She tries to trick the hero by asking who guides the hero.
導いた者がいるのでしょ。
Will you get try first on me?
そんなひどい。あなたを導いた者がいるのでしょ。一体誰が
I will see if there is special dialogue pop up.
あなたを導いた者がいるのでしょ。
No.
そんあなたを導いた者がいる。
No.
そんあなたを導いた者がいる。
How many times will it?
そんあなたを導いた者。そんあなたを導いた者が
Oh
い
my
る。
god, this is oop. Oop. I misclick. Oh my god, I lost. I misclick it. Oh my god, I clicked too fast.
Before he can answer the question, the real Princess Gwaelin appears and destroys the illusion. At first, she does not trust the hero.
Princess has got this power. She should.
But when she uses the power of Rubiss, it returns her to the world of reality. She then believes that the hero is the real one. Suddenly, a green dragon appears. The hero kills it and rescues the princess.
Dragon Slash finisher. Twin Dragon Slash. What the heck? It's not there yet. Okay, to be safe, mid heal. So afraid of that tail whip. Alright, last hit. Dragon Slash.
The hero returns the necklace to her, which was a gift she received from her mother. She then tells the hero the secret to saving the world that Rubiss told her. The darkness that will consume the world is born from an egg tainted by the night. The power of the land shall fade, but the hero will be able to change that fate. He must go and help the people to the south. After the hero takes the princess back to the palace, the shadow monster appears, who now knows about Rubiss' message, and he has a plan to deal with the hero according to his master's wishes. The hero brings the princess back to Tantegel Palace. She tells the king that the Sphere of Light has been taken by the fiends. The king will not hold a celebration yet because the Dragonlord has not been defeated. The king and the soldiers accept the hero as their heir of Erdrick and ask the hero to save this world from darkness. That night, Princess Gwaelin expresses her concern about the Dragonlord having the Sphere of Light. She asks the hero to take her with him if he's going to defeat the Dragonlord. The hero asks Princess Gwaelin to wait for him at the palace. The princess then asks the hero to return to her safely. And she gives the princess's necklace to the hero as a token of love. The next day, the king receives a report that Damdara in the west is under attack, and they cannot contact Cantlin in the south at all. The chancellor asks the hero to go help Cantlin, but the king tells the hero to follow the guidance of Rubiss for the mission to save the world. But the hero remembers that Rubiss' message said to go help someone in the south, so he goes there first. The hero enters the Weirdwood, which is a forest full of fog, causing the hero to get lost. But he gets guidance from Princess Gwaelin through her necklace, allowing the hero to pass deep into the forest. He meets the captain and his daughter here, but the princess warns that both of them are illusions. When the illusion is destroyed, a monster appears. At last, the hero meets the true form of the dark monster who created illusions while capturing the princess, and he successfully gets revenge.
Okay, he doesn't call back up. My chance is here. Supple. Lightning. Done.
After defeating it, the Dream Whisperer appears. She is the Faerie's leader and the owner of the voice in the hero's dream. The Dream Whisperer says preparations must be made for summoning Rubiss. The items needed are the Faerie flute and the lyre of ire, which are the two instruments in the world that can play a melody that Rubiss can hear. The third thing is the 5 sigils, which can channel the power of nature, drive back the darkness, and create a path of light, allowing Rubiss to return to this world. And it will open the way to the Dragonlord's island, so the Sphere of Light can be reclaimed. The Dream Whisperer says Erdrick likely hid the Faerie flute in the east of Alefgard. As for the Lyre of Ire, it is likely related to the legend of a hero in a town called Cantlin. When the hero travels on, he finds Cantlin.
To be honest, cut, guys work. Reflect enemy attack. Ultimate. Gut Slat, Tornado Slat, Sky Splitter. It almost died. I will defend. I have to bet my luck. To attack first. Cheat. It defend. But it still died. Yeah, beat it.
The hero defeats the golem blocking the city gate and receives praise from the protector of Cantlin, as well as the townspeople, because the golem had trapped them there. The mage who can bring statues to life created the golem from the strongest guardian of Cantlin. But it was turned into an enemy by a monster named Spiketail and blocked anyone from entering or leaving Damdara because Spiketail wants Erdrick's legacy, which is the Sword of Kings. There is a priest who fought Spiketail, but was taken to the stronghold on the Weeping Island because he helped the townspeople survive. The hero then asks about the Lyre of Ire, which that priest should be able to answer. The hero will go there, but the townspeople warn that it is dangerous. The Weeping Island is on the coast to the north. To get there, one must cross the bridge to the northwest, but the bridge is broken. If the bridge is repaired, the fiends might come and kill the workers. The hero goes to the dwarven craftsman at the Cave of Dwarves to ask him to repair the bridge, which takes only one night to finish, so there is no need to fear being harmed by fiends. Meanwhile, the Dragonlord tries to drain the power from the Sphere of Light, but is unsuccessful, though he does not give up. The hero goes to the Weeping Island and finds the priest being forced by Spiketail's group to tell them the location of the other hero's heirlooms by holding the priest's son hostage. He thus agrees to tell them the location of the ultimate key. But Spiketail's group instead breathes fire to burn the priest. Just then, the hero comes in to block it. But Spiketail has gone ahead to find the ultimate key first and left his subordinates to fight instead. After defeating Spiketail's subordinates, the hero and the priest's son bring the priest's body back to Cantlin. The priest's son recites a poem by Gwaelin of the Golden Voice for the hero.
世にも素晴らしきその音色。バラのようにかぐわしく、春風のごとく、たおやかに。
それは、父さんが好きだった。
Meanwhile, the Dragonlord's power increases from absorbing the Sphere of Light. If the hero does not stop the Dragonlord, Alefgard will be consumed by darkness. Suddenly, monsters begin to invade the fairies' forest and attack the fairies. The hero hears a fairy's call for help and comes to the fairies' forest to eliminate the monsters. But one of the fairies is badly injured, and they begin to lose faith in the hero. The Dream Whisperer asks the hero to summon Rubiss as quickly as possible. Upon going to Gwaelin home, the hero receives encouragement from Robin Hood and the travelers he met during his journey.
They are diving back, monster.
On the way, the hero hears about the Master of Coal's smithy, preceded by the bloodline of Erdrick's follower. The hero gave the sword from the faraway land as a legacy to the blacksmith to be passed down for generations. When asking the current Master Blacksmith about that sword, he claims to have no knowledge of it. The hero heads to Coal, a village famous for its hot springs and blacksmith. Upon arriving, he finds that monsters have invaded this village, looking for the ultimate key. The hero saves a villager from a monster's attack and meets a formal royal guard who resigned and returned to his family in Coal due to his fear of fiends. He eventually meets with the Spiketail again here. After defeating Spiketail, the hero receives the ultimate key. The hero then goes to the grave of Gwaelin according to the clue in the poem and receives the Lyre of Ire. The hero arrives at the Faerie's forest where the Dream Whisperer says that in order to summon Lady Rubiss, the ceremony must be performed at the top of the Shrine of Rain. With the 5 sigils installed, the fairy flute and the Lyre of Ire create a melody that reaches Lady Rubiss. The Overseer helps restore the fairy's faith in the hero and volunteers to play the music together with the Dream Whisperer. The hero reaches the top of the Shrine of Rain and saves the Sage of Rain from being attacked by a gargoyle.
Oh my god, that is something. Can I bet and do one strong attack one time? No, not. Let me try. Henshin. Lightning Slash chain into Lightning Thrust. Not that so.
While the fairies tell the story to the Sage of Rain, the darkness surrounds everyone.
帰還の時
As the ceremony to summon Lady Rubiss proceeds, the darkness that covers them disappears.
So this is how Rubiss look like.
私は精霊ルビス。このアレフガルドの大地を作ったもの。
Rubiss appears and explains that when the Dragonlord is defeated, the world will return to peace. She doesn't know the reason why the dragons, who should be the holy protectors of the fairies, are infected by the power of darkness. Only the hero, the Descendant of Erdrick, can defeat the Dragonlord. But he needs 3 items to reach the Dragonlord. One of the rain, one of the sun, and the sacred amulet, which can be found from a certain holy talisman. When all items are gathered, he must go to the shrine known as the Sanctum. Rubiss also grants power to the 2 fairies to support the hero. Then Rubiss returns to the land. The hero goes to Tantegel Palace and receives the Sunstone from the Sage of the Sun, who is a descendant of the Chancellor of Tantegel. He passes it on to his firstborn child. The Sage of Rain tells the hero to meet him in his chamber. He gives him the Staff of Rain and says the Sunstone represents the light of heavens, so it can only be found in the heavens. Princess Gwaelin also perceives through her necklace that the hero can finish the Rubiss summoning. She tells him to go to the Shrine of the Spirit, which is where the fairies keep the sacred amulet, the proof of Rubiss's trust in the hero. The fairies say the shrine was consumed by darkness, and the amulet sank beneath the poisonous swamp. But the darkness was driven away when Rubiss returned.
Oh, not I see. And cruise. And cruise. Okay, time to heal.
After that, the hero goes to the Shrine of the Spirit and defeats the demon guarding the talisman. The Faerie's leader contacts the hero using the power Rubiss gave her. She says the talisman is a symbol of Rubiss's love for Erdrick. Humans call it the Mark of Erdrick. When he receives it, the Sage of the Sanctum will recognize him as a hero. The hero brings the Sunstone and the Staff of Rain to the Sage of Rainbows. He gives him the Rainbow Drop to use at the cape west of Rimuldar to create a rainbow bridge to the Accursed Island. Finally, the hero arrives at the Dragonlord's palace. When the hero confronts the Dragonlord,
わしは待っておった。そなたのような若者が現れること。もしわしの味方になれば。
he offers to split the world and rule it together.
やろう。どうじゃ。わしの味方になるか。
Here come the meme line.
Dragonlord asks the hero to offer Erdrick's sword to him. He summons darkness to engulf the hero for eternity. Then the hero wakes up in Rimuldar's inn, realizing that everything was just a dream. He offers to split the world and rule it together, but the hero refuses.
ここだ。行くぞ。戦いはこれからだ。
You keep using bow, but I'm not using spell.
ごとき。
When the hero defeats the Dragonlord, he changes into his dragon form.
That.
ここだ。決める。決める。
Double Dragon Slap. Now. Alright. Dragon Case 1 is in.
When the dragon is defeated, the hero receives the Sphere of Light.
Why it look like the sword is floating in the sky.
But the Seed of Darkness still remains. The hero must therefore continue his duty. Now the world returns to peace once again. The hero returns to Tantegel. The princess is happy that the hero kept his promise. The Dragonlord is freed from the darkness and reborn into the light. Rubiss senses that there is an evil person behind the scenes who caused the Dragonlord to be infected by darkness, but she doesn't know who it is yet. When the darkness returns, she will use her power to protect the world from darkness, and she will still need help from the heir of Erdrick. The 5 sigils will be the keys that bind Rubiss to the heroes again, and the fairies know how to find her. After that, the hero marries Princess Gwaelin.
そのあなたの旅にローラもお供しとうございます。このローラも連れてってくださいますね。
And that's the end of Dragon Quest Part 1. It's another amazing game from the beginning era of RPGs. The story may not be intense, and the combat system is not as complex as today, but it counts as creative and new for its time. If you RPG fans want to exchange opinions, you can submit your comments below, and get ready for Dragon Quest II HD-2D Remake, coming soon! And if you're still deciding or time and budget are tight, that's exactly why PST exists. We'll bring you the complete story, told like a movie, so you can feel the adventure as if you played it yourself. No pressure. No missing out, just the heart of the game when you need it. Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback is warmly welcomed and truly shapes what comes next. Thanks for watching PSD Story.